Have you ever wondered what it's like to risk your life for the truth? For many journalists, this is their everyday reality. Imagine waking up each day, knowing that your quest for truth could land you in perilous situations. This is particularly true for those who dare to report from regions dominated by cartels, where the pursuit of facts often means crossing paths with dangerous forces. In this world, the pen doesn't just chronicle the story, it's a sword wielded in the face of intimidation and threats. Today we turn our spotlight on 5 such courageous individuals who dared to defy the cartels. Their names are Anabel Hernandez, Javier Valdez Cardenas, Lydia Cacho, Adela Navarro Bello, and Marcela Turati. Each of them, in their own unique way, has stood up to the power of the cartels, placing truth and justice above personal safety. Join us as we delve into the stories of 5 brave journalists who defied the cartels. Anabel Hernandez, a Mexican investigative journalist, dared to expose the collusion between the Mexican government and the drug cartels. Born in Mexico City, Hernandez's career began as a reporter for the national newspaper Reforme. Early in her career, she distinguished herself with her relentless pursuit of the truth and her commitment to holding the powerful accountable. This fearless spirit led her to investigate one of the most dangerous subjects in Mexico: corruption within the government and its ties with the deadly drug cartels. In 2010, Hernandez published Los Señores del Narco, a groundbreaking book that revealed the depth of the collusion between the Mexican government and the drug cartels. This bold piece of investigative journalism sent shockwaves throughout Mexico and beyond. The book's revelations were so explosive that Hernandez found herself in the crosshairs of those she exposed. Threats against her life became a chilling reality. Yet Hernandez refused to be silenced. Despite the constant danger, she continued her work, determined to shed light on the dark corners of corruption and crime. This courage didn't go unnoticed. In 2012, she was awarded the Golden Pen of Freedom, a prestigious international award that recognizes the bravery of journalists. But the threats didn't stop. The danger became so severe that Hernandez was forced to leave Mexico and seek refuge in the United States. Even in exile, she did not cease her investigations. Her work continues to be a beacon of truth, illuminating the murkiness of corruption and organized crime. Anabel Hernandez's story is one of extraordinary bravery. It's a testament to the power of journalism and the importance of truth in the face of adversity. Her relentless pursuit of justice, even in the face of death threats, is a stark reminder of what journalism can and should be. Hernandez's courage and dedication to the truth serve as an inspiration to us all. Javier Valdez Cardenas, known for his fearless reporting on drug trafficking and organized crime in Mexico, paid the ultimate price for his dedication to the truth. Javier Valdez Cardenas was a beacon of truth in a country often shrouded in fear. He dedicated his career to exposing the grim realities of cartel violence in Mexico, pushing the boundaries of journalism with his unwavering commitment to the truth. His work was not only his profession, but a mission, a commitment to shed light on the dark corners of Mexican society that many preferred to ignore. Cardenas began his career as a reporter in the early 90s, quickly gaining recognition for his fearless reporting on the drug trade. In 2003, he co-founded the weekly investigative newspaper Rio Doce, which became known for its in-depth coverage of the drug war. His work was a lifeline for many in Sinaloa, the epicenter of Mexico's drug traffic, providing a rare glimpse into the brutal world of organized crime. But reporting on the cartels was not without danger. Cardenas faced constant threats to his life, yet he refused to be silenced, believing that the stories he told were too important to be left untold. He once said, "Let them kill us all. If that is the death sentence for reporting this hell, no to silence." And then, in May of 2017, the threats became a reality. Cardenas was pulled from his car and shot 12 times in broad daylight, a brutal assassination that sent shockwaves through the journalistic community. His death was a stark reminder of the dangers journalists face in Mexico, one of the most dangerous countries in the world for reporters. Yet, even in death, Cardenas's spirit remains unbroken. His work continues to inspire a new generation of journalists, brave men and women who are willing to risk everything for the truth. His legacy serves as a stark reminder of the price of silence and the cost of truth. Cardenas's legacy lives on, reminding us of the true cost of telling the truth. Lydia Cacho, a Mexican journalist and feminist activist, faced threats, legal persecution, and even torture for her work in exposing child sex trafficking rings. Now imagine a woman, not just any woman, but Lydia Cacho, a journalist, a feminist, a human rights activist. She used her pen and her voice to expose the dark underbelly of society, where innocent children were exploited by powerful men for their perverse pleasures. Her groundbreaking investigations into these child sex trafficking rings brought her face to face with unimaginable horrors, but she refused to back down. In 2005, Cacho published The Demons of Eden, a book that pulled back the curtain on a child sex trafficking ring involving prominent businessmen and politicians. This wasn't a work of fiction, it was a chilling exposé that shook the nation to its core. But the powers that be weren't going to let this go unanswered. Cacho was arrested on trumped-up defamation charges, a clear retaliation for her damning revelations. She was detained, transported across states, and tortured. Yet they couldn't break her. Even in the face of such adversity, Cacho held firm to her convictions. She refused to be silenced and continued to fight for justice for the victims of trafficking. After her release, Cacho didn't retreat into the shadows. On the contrary, she became even more resolute in her mission. She went on to establish a high-security shelter for women and children victims of violence and trafficking, further cementing her commitment to the cause. Her story is one of courage and determination, a testament to the power of truth and the human spirit. It is a stark reminder that there are individuals who, despite the danger, choose to stand up against the powerful and corrupt, refusing to turn a blind eye to the atrocities committed in the shadows. Cacho's story reminds us of the power of resilience and the importance of speaking out against injustice. Adela Navarro Bello, the general director of the weekly magazine Zeta, has faced numerous threats for her work in exposing organized crime and corruption. Navarro Bello has been a beacon of truth in the midst of chaos, leading one of the most influential publications in Mexico. She began her journalistic journey at the young age of 18, and her relentless pursuit of truth led her to become the co-director of Zeta, a magazine known for its fearless reporting on drug cartels and corruption. Navarro Bello's work has not gone unnoticed, nor has it been without peril. She has been the target of countless threats, both directed at her personally and at her publication. Despite these threats, Navarro Bello has been unwavering in her commitment to uncovering the truth. Her determination to shed light on the darkest corners of society is grounded in her belief that a well-informed public can effect change. She once said, "I believe in the power of the word, in the power of information. A society that is kept in the dark, that is kept from knowledge, is a society that can be easily manipulated." Her courage in the face of adversity has made her a symbol of resilience and a beacon of hope for journalists worldwide. Bello's bravery and commitment to the truth are a testament to the power of journalism. Marcela Turati, a Mexican journalist and human rights activist, has dedicated her career to reporting on the victims of the drug war. A beacon of courage and integrity, Turati has ventured into the heart of darkness, focusing her work on the human cost of this relentless conflict. Turati began her journalistic journey with Proceso, a leading Mexican news magazine. Her articles, often hard-hitting and poignant, shed light on the grim reality of the drug war. She gave a voice to the voiceless, highlighting the stories of the countless innocent lives impacted by the violence. Turati's work is not just about statistics or abstract politics, it's about people, their struggles, and their resilience. In 2010, she co-founded Periodistas de a Pie, an organization aimed at training journalists to report on the drug war and human rights abuses. Despite the palpable danger, Turati has refused to be silenced. She has faced threats, harassment, but her resolve remains unbroken. She stands tall, a defiant beacon in the face of adversity. Turati's work is a testament to the power of truth-telling. It's about not letting the victims of the drug war become mere footnotes in history. Through her words, she humanizes the war, bringing us face to face with its real-life consequences. Turati's work serves as a stark reminder of the human toll of the drug war and the importance of bearing witness. Her courage reminds us that even in the dark